Hi, and welcome to this body scan meditation. In the mindfulness based stress reduction program, the body scan meditation is a foundational practice helping you to reestablish the connection between your mind and body, and also experience mindfulness through the body and all of its sensations. In cultivating a non judgmental, moment to moment awareness of our bodies, we can learn how to connect to a greater sense of awareness. It's also through the body scan that we can begin to explore our reactivity and responsiveness to stress. The best way to get results from this meditation is to not have any expectations of getting anything, and simply allowing each moment and sensation to unfold. With that being said, this is your practice. And if at any time this experience becomes uncomfortable or overwhelming by focusing on certain sensations or areas of the body, you can always shift your focus to the breath or an area of the body that is more neutral in nature. Again, we're not trying to change anything about the body, but witnessing the body as it is in each and every moment. So when you're ready, find a comfortable position. For this exercise, it's best to be lying down. However, you can do this while seated or while standing. And you can be on a bed or on the floor. If you're lying down, you can place a cushion underneath your knees to support your lower back. And then closing the eyes if you'd like. And gently bringing our focus to the belly. And feeling that rising and falling of each in-breath and each out-breath. And now expanding your awareness to take in the entire body. So feeling your body breathing in this moment. From the top of the head all the way down to the soles of the feet. Perhaps we notice the gentle contact of our clothes on our skin and the different points of contact with your body and the surface beneath you. Also checking in and noticing your mind. Noticing what thoughts are present here. Knowing that the mind is going to wander in this practice, and that is okay. That is what the mind is designed to do, to think, wander, explore. So in knowing this, kindly and gently bringing the mind back to the body. And now shifting the focus down to the soles of the feet. Noticing what sensations are present in the soles of the feet. Beginning to notice our toes, and the space in between the toes. and noticing the tops of the feet. Noticing what sensations are present. And expanding that awareness to take in our entire foot. Maybe noticing a difference between the left and right foot. Noticing the sides of the foot, front of the foot, back of the foot. And then holding both feet in our awareness. Continuing up now towards the ankles. Noticing how our ankles feel in this moment. Perhaps there's tension or tightness. Noticing the front of the ankle, back of the ankle, sides of the ankles. And then continuing up into the lower legs now. Noticing our shins and calves. Connecting to any sensations that may be present here. Also noticing if there aren't any sensations, that's a sensation too. And if the mind has wandered, that is okay. Just slowly and gently guiding it back to the lower legs. Feeling into the muscles, the bones, tendons. And then slowly rising up into the knees now. Front of the knee, back of the knee, sides of the knee. And noticing what we can sense here. Perhaps noticing any thoughts that are present, judgments, expectations, stories. Acknowledging them, acknowledging their presence, and then coming back to what is true in this moment. Our knees and all of their sensations. Now moving up into the thighs, front of the thigh, back of the thighs, sides of the thighs. Tuning in, noticing and listening. What can we sense in this area of the body? Perhaps there's soreness or tightness. Maybe there's a sense of lightness. Whatever's there, just noticing and allowing, trying our best not to get caught up in stories or thoughts, simply being with what is. Noticing what's present for us in the hips, this area that tends to hold a lot of emotions. Perhaps checking in with our own emotions, noticing what we can sense. And then feeling into the glutes and buttocks. Noticing any sensations that are present here. And then coming around into the front and noticing the pelvic area. Perhaps feeling into the pelvic floor. Noticing any sensations that may be present here. There's always the invitation of noticing our breath or the soles of the feet that may be more neutral to notice, in case this area of the body is uncomfortable in any way. Again, the entirety of our legs, so from the hips down to the soles of the feet, tuning into any sensations that are present in the legs, top to bottom, side to side. Noticing what we can sense here. Maybe even noticing a difference between the left and right leg. Slowly rising up into the lower belly now. Maybe softening the belly with the breath. Noticing what's here, what's present Perhaps there's gentle movement or sounds. Noticing in a kind and curious way. Also noticing our lower back. What can we sense in this area of the body? As we continue to move upwards into the rest of the belly and the mid back, noticing, observing, tuning into sensations. Maybe we can feel that rising and falling of the breath, that expansion and contraction of each inhale and each exhale. What else can we sense? As we move into the chest area now and the upper back, perhaps we can feel our hearts beating. We notice that expansion and contraction of our lungs with each breath. Maybe we can also feel the ribs shifting. And again, tuning into noticing, not trying to change anything or do anything differently. We're simply becoming aware of what's always here. This body, this breath, this moment. And then if we bring our attention to our backs, I wonder if we can notice our spine. So from our tailbone all the way up into the base of the neck. Seeing if we can notice any sensations that may be present here. And slowly bringing our focus to collarbones, shoulders, feeling into this area of the body. Noticing what our shoulders feel like. For some of us, we maybe carry a lot of tension here. Noticing if that's true for you in this moment and what happens when we rest our focus here. What can we sense? And again, even if we notice tension, seeing if we can let go of the stories that arise with that. Simply just being with what's here. This body and all of its sensations. And beginning to notice our arms now. Noticing our elbows into our forearms. Noticing our wrists, hands, and fingers. And expanding our awareness to take in all of our arms. So from the shoulder down into the fingertips, noticing any sensations that may be present here. Perhaps there's tingling. Maybe the palms of the hands are warm or cool. Getting curious. Exploring this area of the body as if we've never seen it before. Now rising up into the base of the neck, feeling into the throat, front of the neck, back of the neck, sides of the neck. Noticing what sensations are present here. Slowly rising up and noticing the jaw. Feeling into our cheeks and cheekbones. Noticing our mouths, our tongues, teeth, and lips. Noticing our nose and nostrils. Maybe we can sense that nose bridge. So we feel the air flow in and out through the nostrils. Noticing our eyes, eyelids, eye sockets, eyebrows, even that space in between the eyebrows. Feeling into the sides of the head, back of the head, front of the head. Noticing the top of the head. Taking in our entire head now. What sensations can we notice here? From the inside out and the outside in. Maybe even feeling our hair. And then resting the focus on the top of the head, the crown of the head, just for a moment. And then expanding our awareness to take in our entire body now. So from the top of the head to the soles of our feet, noticing the sensations present in our body. Feeling our bodies breathing and being in this moment. Maybe even noticing areas of the body that are calling for your attention. And then just letting that focus on the body go. Connecting to the breath. Taking a deep inhale, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Connecting to those different points of contact between your body and the surface beneath you. Noticing sounds around you in your space. Whenever you're ready, slowly and gently opening the eyes. As the eyes open, just taking a moment here to pause. Noticing how you feel. And seeing if we can carry this sense of awareness with us into the rest of our day or night, evening, wherever you're off to next. As always, thank you for your practice, and I will see you back here again soon. Peace.